Instead of expressing her feelings to a man directly, a woman may send a series of indirect signals that could be misunderstood or simply ignored. On the other hand, women can also send signals of interest to a gentleman. If a man is unable to read, comprehend, or interpret these signals, he may miss the chance to build a strong relationship with that girl. Below are 10 indirect signals that women may send when they like a man that he may not notice, starting with repeated glances. First of all, when a woman looks at a man quickly and shyly, she may be trying to get his attention without being overt. These glances may be accompanied by nervous smiles or averting her gaze when he notices her. Frequently, the girl will quickly notice the man attempting to hide her interest and averting her gaze when he looks at her. Women occasionally touch their lips or mouths with their fingers while staring at a man. This can be done unconsciously to try to hide the fact that they are observing him. In this situation, a confident and attentive man will notice this interest and should capitalize on it by giving her a sincere look, laughing if he can, or approaching her to start a conversation. Number 2 has a sincere and impromptu smile. A woman's smile can be the first indication that she is interested in a man. When a woman smiles frequently in front of a man, she is indirectly expressing that she feels at ease and comfortable. This does not necessarily mean that she likes him, but it does show that she feels at ease if she laughs at random and finds humor in anything he says, even if it isn't funny. This could be an indication that she is anxious or content and open to talking, so the male can take this subliminal cue to initiate a cool, collected discussion with her number. 3 lights come into contact with one another. Number 3. Touches on the arm or shoulder can be a subtle method to express interest in someone. Pay attention to any longer or more purposeful than normal physical contact. When a woman makes physical contact with a man, it shows that she feels at ease and confident around him. The man should measure the amount of physical contact and often wait for her response to determine whether there are opportunities to move forward and connect. Not all forms of contact are equal. Sometimes a woman will only lightly touch his arm or shoulder, while other times she will embrace him or hold his hand confidently. This depends on the man's personality at that time and the degree of trust between them. In other situations, if the man does not advance sexily, the relationship may end up in the friend zone, where she only touches him because she views him as a reliable friend number. Trick number 5. Show off cleverly when you're next to the woman you want to attract. I know that if a woman hears this trick, she won't like it because she knows she's vulnerable to it. Since this trick works so well, go ahead and like me right away. Hey, talk to a friend and text him to call you without saying anything. Then answer the call and say things that make you seem more valuable. For instance, you could say, "Hey Jean, how are you? Did you tell Julia and Rossi to be ready for the trip?" This will demonstrate that you have more opportunities with women. Another example would be calling and asking, "Julia, when are you going to change? You're still the same crazy person I met from the beginning. When am I coming over for you to do my nails?" This would show that you take good care of yourself. If you own a car, which I don't, you could also call again and ask, "Juan, did you wash the car? Can I come pick it up? I have a meeting." As I mentioned before, naturally, try to always highlight genuine aspects of yourself, like your possessions. Avoid lying about possessions and you'll come out well. "I believe I've earned my like, so let's go on." If you pretend you have something and manage to talk to that girl later, it wouldn't be nice for her to find out that you're walking instead. The 6th one is trick number 6, politeness. This is a subtle trick that will help draw attention because most men believe that being rude or impolite makes them look like leaders. But nothing could be further from reality. Although some men may believe that being polite gives them an opportunity to hide many flaws and convince women much more easily, it's good for them to realize that this actually gives them an opportunity to hide many flaws and convince women much more easily. You can practice this trick by doing any favor for someone, even if it's as simple as giving up your seat or, if you're at a restaurant, thank the waiter. Then, keep using this principle in everything that demonstrates your politeness. This will help the woman watching consider how you'll treat her when you're together, and this attitude will also move her emotionally. Trick number 7. 7. Be a good person. You don't have to spend money. All you need is the right attitude. How can you do this? By thanking and complimenting publicly on good service or work. Someone does, for example, again at the restaurant, tell the waiter, "Hey, thanks for your great service, and if possible, leave him some tip." Although it's not mandatory, if you see that the place is nice, comfortable, and clean, say something aloud like, "Wow, this place looks so clean, they've done a great job." You don't have to strictly say exactly what I'm telling you, just use the principle I'm referring to and adapt it to your way of expressing yourself. The important thing is for the woman or women in the place to notice that you appreciate others' work and service, even though you're paying for it. I should clarify that doing these things isn't just for one occasion. I'm an advocate for good qualities because they make the man, even if these attitudes aren't part of your personality or nature, right now, it's good to add them into our lives. Besides, no one can pretend for too long, since eventually your unconscious reveals your true self. So practice this until it becomes second nature. If you've already got it down, then that's even better. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and above all, it helps. If so, support us by subscribing to our channel. Give us a like and leave us any experiences in the comments. See you in the next video.